Adrian here on behalf of TechSocial.com. Today we're taking a look at Flynrate for the iPhone on iOS. Flynrate is a application that allows you to, it's a free application that allows you to track your flights, share your flight experience, rate your experience on flights, and overall just a really great flight application if you're a frequent flyer, for business use, personal use. This allows you to keep track of all of that, and as far as even if you want to, it's free. There's two in-app purchases that you can get additionally, but they're not core features. But you can add stuff like expense tracker and like trip synchronization with the application. So it does have some extra features if you're looking into that. But what it does best is it cuts through all the clutter. It gives you a really simple, clean UI to add your flights in and then rate them really simply, under 30 seconds essentially, to rate your flight and then share and follow other users to see their flight experience and kind of crowdsource all that information. So on the main screen here you have the orange icon, which is rating. It allows you to rate. You can only use this if you actually add flights in, so you can see here if you don't have any flights completed then you can't rate them. On the blue icon here you can add the flight. So it's simple to add a flight. You can add a flight by flight number or by route. And essentially you would just go in here and type in an airline. So for example, American Airline, if that was what you use, you can type your flight number there and when it departs. Or you can add a flight by route. So let's say you're looking for a flight from one area like LAX, for example, to some other area. Just type in like Washington, for example. You can type that in and you can, again, put the departure date and search it and it'll fetch flights if there's any. If not, I'll tell you here, flight not found. If you're searching for a flight that has multiple destinations, be sure to add those in as well. Additionally, when you add flights, again, you can go in and rate them, and you can go and see other people's ratings and generate a feed. Because once you sign up for an account, you generate a feed, just by adding your flights in and rating their experience. So you can, in the bottom icons here, really quickly before I go into the feed, the bottom left is the about, and the bottom right is settings. So you can change stuff like currency if you're maybe like flying, I'm in Japan, so I can change mine to Japanese yen if I want to. And again, you can purchase that sync with TripIt if you use TripIt service a lot. And okay, going back to the feed now, you get a feed of the people you follow essentially. So you can follow a whole bunch of users on here. In the top left, you can add friends from Facebook, Twitter, has great social networking support. You can see other featured users here. So for example, I'm following Carl Strempel here. You can also see Oliver Wernier here, so I can follow him. I can click on his account. I can follow him right there, just that easy. And I can see all of his flights he's had in his, his overview itinerary. So you can see what flights he's made, the dates he's made them. So I can click on, for example, he flew from Mumbai to Delhi, and I can see his aggregated ratings here. So I see his overall rating of 3 stars out of 5, but I can also see the individual stuff he's rated here. So check-in online, departure at the airport, boarding, in-flight experience, arrival, and I can even see comments here. I can like it here. I can click on to comment specifically, so I can go to comment here. I can go back, and I can go back to his other flights to see them as well. And I can see his followings and his followers, all that stuff. And again, it's just a really great way to get information on certain flights and airlines, experience, all of that. And of course, I can go back to my general feed here, which will concise of all the people I'm following here. So it's a really, really great experience to kind of get an overview, especially if you're a frequent flyer. And in the top right, you also have options to go into your own profile and easily add a flight from this as well in the top right. Alright, so that is Flynrate. Really basic, really simple. The clean UI, it cuts through all the clutter, allows you to really get down to your travel information, share flight experience, rate your flight experience, and easily add flights into this, in its own way, it's its own network. And then you can go out and share your reviews and ratings out to social networks, share your experience. I had no crashing issues, everything worked pretty fine. I hope to see iPhone 5 support in the future. That's the only con I can really mention. You can see you still have the black bars at the top and bottom here. Other than that, really, really great app, really simple app, clean UI. Check it out in the App Store today.